IALE PhD course, it has been a kind of core action activity in the IALE conferences. We have been doing this since 2012, first independently from the conferences, but then we did it also in 2013 with the European IALE Congress in Manchester, and we did it also in 2015 and then 19 with the World Conference. And we are very pleased to do it here now again. So it's the 5th edition of the PhD course, and it's always great to do it because you know since 2012 we see also that our students are becoming a part of the community. If we look, for instance, we have Marketa, who was part of the first PhD course, the first edition in 2012, who is now the Vice President of International IALE. We have had Andrzej, who was part of the second one, who was the President of the Polish chapter, and he was organizing the last conference. So it is good to see also how young people get engaged in the IALE community and how they find their space here. And I think this is vital for any association and for any kind of organization to have also the continuity, to ensure continuity and with the young researchers. So I'm always very pleased and very honored that we can organize it, because I think it's a fundamental part of IALE, and if IALE wants to be alive, I think we have to stimulate and create those opportunities for the young researchers to find their place in the research community and feel at home. I mean, it's about science, but it's also about community, and it's about also having a feeling of home and being engaged, and that's what we hope
the future also.
Yes, engaged towards a better future. That's what we're all kind of aiming at when we're doing research or doing education.
IALE-Europe sú vždycky úžasnou udalosťou, každoročnou, ktorá dáva možnosť všetkým kolegom, odborníkom na krajinu ekológiu sa stretávať a vymieňať si myšlienky. My sme veľmi radi, že tento rok v Bratislave sme mali tú možnosť spojiť síly českých a slovenských krajinných ekológov a podporiť túto konferenciu.
Dear colleagues, dear guests, dear friends, I welcome you in the name of the Institute of Landscape Ecology of Slovak Academy of Sciences and on behalf of dear colleagues, welcome to Bratislava. It's my pleasure to welcome you on behalf of our organizers and the Institute of Landscape Ecology of the Slovak Academy of Sciences to the European Landscape Ecology Congress.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, and friends of landscape ecology. I hope my others is meeting all of you. Actually, you came here because of you are friends of landscape ecology.
Challenges that we're facing, how we contribute solutions, and it's very much based on personal reflection of the first half of my career, thinking about
tak predovšetkým veľmi kladne a môžem povedať, že je obrovská zmena oproti tým pôvodným konferenciám. Jednak v tom počte účastníkov, že máte 480 či aký počet, vtedy nás bolo 120, aj to sa nám zdalo veľmi veľa. Toto je prvá vec. Druhá vec, že asi som už zostarol, lebo vidím, že tu spústa mladých ľudí, takže závidím, že už nemám toľko ako vtedy, keď sme zakladali IALE. A za tretie vidím, že sú tu nové trendy a nové vetry aj v tých prednáškach. Jednoducho proste to je už iné. Jednoducho už to je iný. Jednak majú technické možnosti, vidím, že všetci robia s GISom, všetci robí za remote sensing a my sme vtedy robili na pauzách a s ceruzkami a s redisperami. Druhá vec je, že sa mi zdá, že tie témy sú skoro by som povedal až bezbrehé. Včera bola jedna prednáška, práve tá úvodná prednáška bola, že Landscape Ecology undisciplín, že nedisciplína. No tak to môžu do slovenčiny preložiť aj tak, že to nie je ozajstná disciplína, aj to, že tí krajinní ekológovia nie sú disciplinovaní, ale nedisciplína. No tak je v tom niečo, že niekedy tak vychádza z tých hraníc a my už tak, ale to je asi aj, že my staršia generácia, predsa sme boli zvyknutí, a teraz poviem, na taký poriadok. Takže toto je naša disciplína a tam sa držme. Tak ako predtým sa hovorilo, že nech šuster sa drží kopyta, no tak my sme sa vtedy držali kopyta. Ale na druhej strane je to dobré, že prídu tie nové vetry a jednoducho proste každý do toho vloží to, čo si myslí.
Ďakujem veľmi pekne za váš názor a ďakujem pekne, že ste sa zúčastnili tejto krásnej a veľkej a významnej konferencie.
Veľmi pekne ďakujem. Ja by som sa chcel ešte ďalších 5, to bude za 15 rokov, takže ďakujem pekne. Pozvite ma.
Pozývam vás.
First of all, we would really like to thank IALE organizing team and also IALE team from our Slovak Academy of Sciences. We are having a wonderful experience here in our conference.
We are having an opportunity to learn here and connect with the people.
Yes. So this is the big platform and the best platform to get interaction and to meet people of diverse research areas. So I'm feeling and also the feeling like a home. Everybody is very cooperative here, exchanging their research ideas.
Yeah, we are feeling very excited, and it was really good experience for us.
And we are really very excited and looking forward to our PhD course in Landnisse. So we are hoping for the best, and it would be a very wonderful experience there. So thank you very much.
Introduce myself a little bit further. My first proviso is I don't work primarily in the area of landscape ecology, so it's been a really delightful opportunity to get to know more about the discipline, the subdiscipline, and the interdisciplinary space that is forming around this planet.
Yeah, and it's a nice question because I've been following a lot of the other consequences and I always enjoyed it a lot to hear what people are working on, to exchange with people, get new ideas for my own research, and to know what's happening. People all over the world are working on the same topics, the same conference.
Oh, it's just been really great to be back at an in-person conference with the whole IALE community from Europe.
The last in-person conference for IALE for me was in 2017 in Ghent, and it's just so nice to see so many familiar faces. Old and new, and then also to chat to people that I haven't met before. And there's just so many PhD students and postdocs who've come up to me with interesting questions and interesting discussions. It's just great to be in person, have the time to reflect and chat and get to know each other.
Okay, so it seems like that everybody is very happy about the personal meetings, that we get a lot of problems before, and this COVID time it was really hard for each of us.
Yeah, it's just completely different if you are...
The community have to be in the communities.
Yeah, online is good it's okay for talks, but then after the talks, getting to know people better and understanding what they're working on and being able to ask more questions and talking about what it is to work on in a project or in a country, or what things are like in your university or institute, or talking about career progression and what to do next, what the new opportunities are, and so on. Those are things you don't do when you're online. So it's just...
především poděkovat tobě a tvým kolegům, protože konference byla výborná, myslím, že je výborně zorganizovaná. Vlastně úloha IALE České republiky, abych říkala, byla taková podpůrná, podporovat vás v vašem velkém úsilí. Bylo samozřejmě skvělý s váma spolupracovat a doufám, že budeme pokračovat ve spolupráci. Pokud ještě o úlohu IALE-CZ, tak ještě bude pokračovat PhD škola, takže jedeme do Lednice na Jižní Moravě a ještě tam budeme do středy. Myslím, že to je taková pěkná práce s takovou menší skupinkou studentů. Skvělá byla i role vědeckého výboru, kde člověk mohl číst řadu pěkných návrhů a zajímavých jak návrhu sekcí, tak abstraktní. Takže děkuju vám, děkuju IALE-Europe, že jsme se mohli zapojit a zorganizovat tak velkou konferenci, na kterou jsme si sami rozhodně netroufli. Velmi pěkně. Thank you that you joined.
It was really great
to join our conference.
Yes.
Thank you for your work and for your cooperation.
Yes.
And I would like to ask you that what are you, how are you feeling about this conference?
I think now I'm very excited that it's over, but especially because it went so great. It was the perfect conference with so many participants. And when you see people leaving with a big smile on their face, I think then you can also be happy that it was such a good conference.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I think it was a great week, and I think it would not have been possible with all your support. So we are so glad that we had you all here and preparing everything. And we had one participant that came up to us and mentioned already at the first day, on just half of the first day, that it's such a great conference, and I think that's a compliment that wouldn't be possible without all of your preparation that you have done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.